your SR? I don't think you did. Nope. Okay. Yeah, 2.7k. I see. Okay, so another scrim from high plat, low diamond. We'll take a look here.
Okay, so I need you to not overextend here, okay? The plan is, Kami walls. We all fucking.
Plan is you are playing Orisa Hog on this map. If you're going to play Orisa Hog, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you are going to play it, you should probably set up on the high ground over here with your shield and with your Hog, or with everyone. Because at least that makes you a bit of a harder target for goats. Or if they run like a Rein Zarya standard composition, they have to touch the point, and if you are standing here, then they can speed boost into you and actually smash your faces in. But if you're standing on the high ground, then you can shoot them and they can't touch you. So that is a bit better. Usually, if you want to play around this corner here, where you have positioned yourself, you usually play with a Rein Zarya of your own. Let's see how this works.
Yeah, except for Orisa.
They have a Widow.
You actually have a Mei, I see, okay.
Play
But
behind.
yeah, even if you wall off the Reinhardt here, even if you manage to successfully wall off the Reinhardt alone, he can just hold right click. There is no way you burst through a 2000 HP Rein shield here. And you don't really have a way to actually approach the Reinhardt or kill him since you're playing Orisa Hog. If he just holds right click, he won't die even if you manage to Mei wall them off.
Do not get picked.
And Zarya.
Go!
Go.
Boosting back.
They're running double sniper.
So yeah, you have no way to actually, like the way Mei walls work here on this point is that if you wall off a solo Reinhardt here, you can speed boost into him with your own Rein and with your Brig, etc., and they can deal damage through the Rein shield, so it doesn't matter if he stands here and holds right click, he's gonna die anyway. But now since you have no damage that actually goes through right click or his shield, he survives.
Nice.
Okay, well,
Nice.
you get him in the end.
On the left, yeah.
He should have survived though.
Nice.
Careful,
No barrier for 2.
Widow's low.
And you definitely do not want to take duels with their double snipers. As soon as you notice that they're running double snipers, they are going to take control of this high ground, and there is pretty much nothing that you can do. So trying to use this as cover so that you can't get shot at by their snipers, but you can still heal your team while in relative safety, and then you have a little health back here in case you need to do anything. You can also do like mini flanks around here. So when they push up, you can try to like go around and hit a sleep dart or a nade from the side if you have some time over, where you don't really need to heal anyone. Can win you, just straight up win you a fight if you hit a sleep dart into the Reinhardt and then he gets hooked into your team or something.
Hook Zarya.
Oh, you
Oh, I'm so
stopped
sorry.
it, Kami. I'm reporting.
You're fine.
Reloading.
Stay in the
But yeah, try to not peek too much. You can see some storm arrows flying through here, almost hitting you, but not quite. So try to play around this corner. You're gonna love corners and
shields,
cover.
man, shield.
Widow left. Sleeping.
One son.
Big sleep dart, actually.
Nice shield placement.
And yeah, try to not jump. This is a recurring theme we've had today. The Anas are spamming jump all day, every day. It makes you a very easy target to hit. As you can see,
Widow
here, the
left.
Widow hits you with 2
Sleeping.
shots.
One son.
And if the Widow was a little bit better, then you would definitely be 100% dead here.
Nice shield placement. Break the barrier.
Yeah, by standing close to this corner, you eliminate all of this threat that they have from their double snipers, and you can heal for free.
Break the barrier.
Shield down for 2.
Zara one.
Widow's
Still
back
in the-
over in
still
the
Widow's
far back.
sidelines. It's really dangerous.
Fuck, Hanzo got me.
You're lucky she doesn't
Shit.
hit.
Yeah, that's it. Die. Just die.
I am trying. Yeah, it's point.
Switch to Ryan stack.
Switch fast so we can.
At least it didn't get shot with the log within the first 10 seconds. Yeah, we've had some of those too.
Get close spawn and hold corner.
Some of the big Hanzo left clicks that randomly thread through a needle and hits you through like 16 shields and 14 people and kills you behind all of your team.
Oh, there's
It's always
Zarya's
nice
here.
to see. And then you just instantly lose the first fight.
I'm gonna try to nano stag and get shatter for us.
Is that your voice? I wasn't even paying attention to voice. Well, I'll start doing that now. I've been so used to to all of these people not recording their mics.
Push us right, push us right, push us right.
Good
Huge.
call.
Zarya behind, Zarya behind, Zarya behind.
And Hanzo.
I'm Hanzo, yep.
They're probably baiting us. Alright.
Okay, I don't know if that's here.
Zarya behind, Zarya behind.
And Hanzo.
I would have probably used nade immediately here just to heal up the diva instantly so that you can keep chasing. You have the speed boost as well, so you are gonna kill this Zarya. This is a high priority target. She is high charge. She is out of position. The rest of her team is like in the first point, still pushing the payload. You already killed the Rhine, so this is an all-in. Definitely need to kill her. But since the diva is critical here, your Lucio amps heal instead of amping
Oh,
speed.
yep.
And you
They're probably baiting us.
aren't able to kill this Zarya. Could have definitely killed the Zarya here with the amp speed. And you just nade the diva, heal her up,
Alright.
and this fight becomes super
We
easy
need
for
to push
you.
up the cart now.
Hanzo 1. Nice.
Hanzo dead.
You're still getting picks. Still getting picks.
Nice kill.
Still have the
Ground right now?
advantage.
Seg.
Gotta start looking out now for ults. They used Nano Boost last fight. They are gonna come up on Shatter, so you need to take that into account. Once again, you're gonna love corners. You wanna hug them corners every day of the week. Because if the Reinhardt decides to shatter, you can just take a quick step to the right and it's gonna miss. And if they start pushing up, then you move back towards the next corner.
Back up, stack, back up.
All supports are gonna wanna do this, even if you're Zen. If you're Lucio, you can use the walls to wall ride on the sides to dodge shatters. But supports should pretty much never be hit by shatters if they position themselves correctly.
She's up in the window.
In a neutral fight, that is. In a neutral fight where you're both just posturing and trying to take
The high
space.
ground top left.
Shields half.
So now your Ryan has been forced to back off to this corner. That means you need to get the fuck back to your second corner behind here.
Can't see you, Trey.
Otherwise,
no.
you can get hit by Crab, you can get hit by Shatter,
Is that a mech?
Careful Widow, careful Widow.
Trace pick, trace pick.
other nasty things. So let's see here.
Ryan.
I actually think he was going to Shatter there, but he got flashbanged. But at least he didn't use the Shatter. It didn't got interrupted. So it can still come out. It can still come out. They pop. Okay, they got your diva, so that's why they're going hard. But you still gotta pay.
Watch Shatter, watch Shatter.
There comes the Shatter.
Good beat, good beat.
Watch
Actually
Ryan.
dodges it and beats you to save.
Where is he?
He's one. He's one.
What time from your Lucio? Let's see, where is he?
Right, no. Very good. Watch Shatter, watch Shatter.
What? How does how does your Lucio not get hit by this? Wasn't he like right there?
Good beat. Right, no.
I guess he was just so close. He was so close to the Reinhardt that I guess the Shatter thingy just barely missed the Lucius. Okay, this was lucky, I think.
Very good. Watch Shatter.
He was just barely outside of the AOE.
Watch Shatter.
But yeah, you should definitely be holding close to the corners. You can first use this corner. So you can peek around here. You can still heal your Reinhardt, and if you notice the Rhine pushing up, then you can hide behind here. Not sure how the McCree got hit. I guess he jumped. Classic.
Good beat, good beat.
Watch Ryan.
There he is.
He's one. He's one. Reloading.
Coming back.
That's okay, it's okay. They used 4 ults for that.
It's super important for you guys to not die here. So you have to tell your teammates to stop peeking. Like, they are gonna start pushing up any second now. They still have a Lucio. They have a high charge Zarya. You are only 3 versus 4, 5, I think. Yeah, you didn't get the Ryan. So Ashe here staying way too long, and McCree as well. You need to hide here on the left side. You've got a big health pack that you can use, and that should keep you safe. They won't really push this far, I think. But if I'm guessing, Ashe is gonna die here. Okay, she jumps out. She actually survives, but you almost die though. You almost die. You have a big health pack over here. So that was really close, that they almost got the whole street phase in one fight.
I think I can contest if we can get back.
Oh, and the Lucy shots. You are so close to
Take it,
dying,
take
man.
it.
You're going forward. Go back to your healer.
Someone heal, please.
Or go take a health pack.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
and you actually die. Oh my god. Ah, that hurts. That hurts so much. Ah, now they actually got streets phase in one fight.
I'm here.
Unlucky.
Shit, we just lost 2. Back off, back off, back off.
So yeah, take. I don't know if you know exactly where all the health packs are, but it is a very important knowledge to have in cases like this. So just start a custom game, play Tracer or something with 0 cooldown on blink, and blink around. Try to look where all the health packs are, and get a feel for. So that you instantly just go straight to them.
Contest them in streets phase. They're gonna have all their ults back soon. Can't see you, Trey.
I'm just trying to get that Widow off high ground.
I know, but you're gonna lose Mac.
So, good call, good call. I like that you're telling that you can't see people. Definitely the most important things to call out when you're playing Ana is, well, if you hit someone with Sleep Dart, if you hit an anti-nade on a key target that someone can actually follow up on, you don't need to do it if you just do it for ult charge or something at the start of the game. But if you hit someone that is a key target, definitely always call it out. And if you're reloading in the middle of a fight, you should definitely also call that out, since that means Reinhardt will like hold up shield, maybe D.Va will hold up some defense matrix, they'll play a bit safe for like half a second, and then when you can start healing again, they can go aggressive. And also, try to call out when you have nano and who you're going to use it on. So if you're going to use it on Ryan aggressively, if you're going to use it defensively to keep him up, or if you're going to use it on like maybe a high noon with speed boosts, etc, etc. That is also really good to call out. Let's see, what else? Did I miss something? And yeah, like you just said, or like you just did, line of sight. If your tanks leave your line of sight, then you need to tell it instantly so that they can adjust their positioning. And this positioning is way too defensive at the moment. So yeah, sure, you can't die here at all, but you can apply any of your mid-fight value to the enemies here. So your Sleep Dart and your Anti-Nade is absolutely useless here. The enemy team is all the way over here, and your team is here. So pushing up a little bit, you can even use these small windows with the little high grounds. By standing on this, you can't get shattered, and well, it could be dangerous if they have a widow or something. And then in that case, you should just hide behind the Rhine shield. But you can definitely push up with your team.
Hanzo
here.
top left.
Reloading.
Hanzo 1.
Or wins.
Coming to smooth at them in 3, 2, 1, go.
Ulting.
Huge!
Nice.
That was actually a huge combo, man. I love it. But yeah, you actually didn't do anything. So they won that fight 5 versus 6. You want to try to reduce those amounts of fight fights as much as possible when you can.
Really good combo, really good combo.
That was really good, Stug.
Yeah, good job.
We've got Nano Bob for next fight.
Are we not gonna hold them?
Yeah, we are. Hold it, push up, push up. Hold this corner right here.
I have nano.
I fucked up my things.
They have shatter, yes.
Now they think I'm a pleb.
I mean, are they
Now you're with your team. Now you
wrong?
can apply
He's
your
gonna charge
pressure.
it.
Flashing line.
That sleep dart is okay. I mean, maybe if you had thrown it a bit earlier. Let's see here.
hold it, push up, push up. Hold this corner right here.
I have nano.
I fucked.
So yeah, now even if you hit a sleep dart here, it isn't actually gonna
Stop
do
my
anything.
thing.
You might like sleep the Reinhardt for like half a second, but people are shooting his shield, so they'll just wake him up instantly anyway.
They have shatter, yes.
Now they think I'm a pleb.
I mean, are they wrong?
He's gonna charge it.
Flashing line. Fucked up.
So yes,
Right, so
that was a big boost.
Oh,
though.
you submit.
Holy shit.
I'm dead, but it's fine.
Push him, push him, push him. I got no main tank.
Oh yeah, trying to save your sleep dart for some situation there where the Rhine actually gets nanoed and runs through this this tight corridor to try to deal damage. This is actually that was actually a good opportunity to use sleep dart, because he is usually gonna start swinging immediately when he gets nanoed to put pressure. That gives you a free sleep dart that your team, you can just let him sleep. He might wake up though, but at least it gives you some seconds to heal up while he's in the get up animation.
Okay.
Reloading.
And you get a huge
Nice
boost.
bomb.
Hi.
And what the hell? Okay.
Alright.
You already won the fight though, so while this might be cool, it doesn't really do anything. They were still gonna regroup. They're still gonna have... maybe it gave you like 2 or 3 more seconds on the clock, but it cost you an ultimate that you could have used next fight instead. These are just fancy kills or fancy decorations on the kill feed that don't actually accomplish anything.
We use 2 ults there as
And ultimately might even hurt, since you
well.
won't have ults.
And we have
We'll
one
have
on,
Bob
wait,
and
2
until
on
the
nine.
next fight.
They have 6 ult.
You do have Bob and you do have B to those, so it should be fine.
We got some good ult economy going. Only using 2 at a time.
They have 6 though.
I like it.
I've got some
That's fine. We have
for,
barrier. Help.
next,
Help grab dragons.
yeah.
Yeah, this position is way too aggressive though. So first it was way too defensive, but now it became way too aggressive, because now you're split off from your team and your Lucio can't really help you. If they start pushing in towards your team, you're gonna get split off. And the only option you have here then is to go into the big health pack room, but that means that you won't have sightlines over the fight because you are inside the room. So now you're shooting yourself in the foot a little bit. So by positioning yourself maybe on this high ground or just right next to your Lucio, I would probably stand on this high ground, because they have no flankers, they have nothing that can actually contest you here or touch you. And that is going to give you awesome sightlines over this whole lane here. And you're a bit on the high ground or a bit more elevated, so it's going to be easier to hit nades. You can even try to hit nades like on the wall here. If the Reinhardt starts pushing up, then you can start aiming your nades at the wall instead of like straight right above him. So if his Rein shield is like this, and you hit a nade right above it, it's gonna hit the Reinhardt behind it, and you can push out from that.
Oh, we're down one, watch it.
Yeah, so now you get split off.
My shield's out.
You have to move back, but they're actually not pushing in.
Watch shatter.
There you
What?
go.
How did I get hit from me?
So yeah, you not getting hit by this shatter would definitely change this fight. You'd probably be able to save the McCree. Maybe not save the McCree, but
My shield's gonna have to go down.
Reloading.
you would definitely be able to keep up the Rhine at least.
Good kill.
Have to reload.
Yeah, now you're standing in the open again. You can stand right here, or inside the little room to the right of you.
One
You should probably nano the diva here to
Make sure
Two south him in 3, 2, 1, go.
3-1, 3-1.
keep him up. Nice, like it.
Ah, damn.
With the
It's okay,
ball
they're
as
back
well.
up, back
Push
up.
him, push him, push him.
The contest. This is fine. pushing up. Sleep was fine.
Why aren't they using more out? Watch the grab reacts.
The duck grab dragons, for sure.
Yeah, the enemy team looks like they are just saving up for 6 ults to go ultra hard. They just need to win one fight.
Oh, try to eat
There
it.
it comes.
That's it.
You beat.
I have shatter.
The dragon is enough.
If we keep alive,
Run one, run anti.
Big anti.
Careful of that boostio.
Let's do one.
I have
he's
1 second.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
map.
fast. That's
That wasn't
fine.
bad.
Yeah,
That wasn't bad.
that was pretty good, guys. That was pretty good.
You're probably gonna need a Zen if you want to survive the Grab Dragon combos.
Had we not given up so much on street space? That's something we definitely need to work on.
Yep.
But good hold, really.
Yeah, for sure. I think you could have hold first point a bit better if you had Rein Zarya instead of Orisa Hog. And then second point, that was just the classics stagger, as well as a lot of people getting hit by shatters that you could probably have dodged.
Okay, let's get a Soldier 76 from Kami. Noah, you're Gin.
Eat Amp Nade counters Dragon 2, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it counters Dragon, yes. But you also have a Rein
GG.
swinging, you have the Zarya right-clicking. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you won't survive a Grab Dragon with beat. At least in my experience.
Hunter, you're Zen. Trey, you're Winston or Diva. Steg, you're... Remember, we're having Trey and Noah go top right. We're all going to go there a little bit to get in there, and then we're going to double back to left.
Not the Webster,
He was a spectator.
but it's still the Webster.
Okay, so we're gonna see some Zen. I like it. A little bit of a change of pace. Got a lot of Anas so far.
Need to more Lucio.
Everyone and their mother plays
Lucio
Ana
was
nowadays.
by the wubs.
Attack commences in 30 seconds. One shot.
What?
Scouting
Oh,
with Widow, it's fine.
Yep.
You could even
Can't see him.
Oh, yeah, I don't-
focusing people on here. See how the game plan. Yeah. Well, this is a team at a tournament, so of course you're gonna have someone with a plan.
don't think they're coming out.
Yeah, they're probably not. They're either gonna hold in hotel.
Do you maybe want a Lucio instead of a Zen here?
I'd honestly rather have shoot up a spoof.
Oh, they have a Hanzo.
Okay.
Let's
go.
Capture objective A.
Okay, so you have Soldier and Genji. Soldier's gonna take right high ground. I'm guessing Genji's gonna try to go up like left high ground and maybe use the windows over here. And try to farm Blade from behind. Yeah, Diva Ryan on King's Row is
Yep, remember, go right side to get the...
pretty weird. I can understand Diva if they have like a bunker comp or if they're setting up on the high ground some way. But if they're just standing on point, then Zarya
Flankers there and then
and
big
Zarya
flank
is the way
left.
to go.
I was just quoting.
Nice
Didn't
right
mean
click.
quite that far
You have
right, but okay.
For Harmony on Ryan. Who did you Discord?
Zarya.
Yep,
Okay,
remember, go
Evan
right
and
side
Genji first,
to
that's
get
fine.
the flankers there and then big flank left.
I was just
I
quoting.
didn't mean quite that far
You have it on Ryan here.
right, but okay.
They probably shouldn't swap the Discord from the Reinhardt. You definitely want to keep it on Ryan for as much as possible.
They've got an Ashe on the high ground. She's
What
half.
are we doing?
And yeah, okay, your Reinhardt is wasting a lot of shield here. If you're not gonna push in, then hide behind the statue and chillax. There is no reason for you to just stand here and do nothing. My takes fine.
Go, go.
Yes,
Push in, push in, push in.
Can you hit me up top? Thank you.
Ryan discorded.
Got Hanzo
I'm
on
at him,
the
Mac.
background. Did you?
One.
Okay, let's see here.
Ryan discorded.
Yeah, you Harmony.
I'm at him, Mac.
Rank
Watch
one.
it.
It doesn't really help enough.
He's full health.
That's not your fault.
Right.
I am in a rock and a hard place
So
right
when I said right, I didn't mean like all the way right. I meant right side of the statue.
Yeah, okay, so with your DPS lineup here, I don't know how much you want me to talk about like your team's strats. Maybe maybe you're just a tryout or whatever, but like your Zen mechanics so far have been fine. You've had the harmony orbs on people that need it, and you're right clicking. Maybe you could left click the Ryan shield a bit more just to put some pressure, but your comp doesn't really want to do that anyway. Like the Diva went high ground to try to dive something. I don't really know what was up there. I think it was the Hanzo. Diva and the Genji dove the Hanzo on the high ground. But if you're gonna have like a split comp with the soldier on the high ground, with the Genji doing something behind, and the Diva trying to help there, then your Reinhardt needs to play super passive. And you too, you're gonna play, you and the Ana are gonna play super passive, like around the statue almost, and only push up a little bit just to try to bait them into walking forward, and that should open up angles for your high ground pressure to do something.
Good deflect. Good deflect.
Okay, let's push it and go.
They're gonna have Shatter here.
Okay, his Ryan shield is already destroyed before you even push in.
Swing the way my shield is gonna have to go down.
Wow,
And
that
yeah, you're gonna
Bash
need
got me
to play
down.
this a lot more slower.
I have Trance.
To DM.
I have Shatter, they use Nano. Back up.
on shatter.
Yep. I got.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. It's whatever.
Nano and Shatter and
Alright, so they're gonna have Grav and Dragons and Trance and Nano.
Stay in spawn. 'cause
Really use Nano.
They use Nano? Oh yeah, they use
Use
Nano.
Nano.
Yeah, so they have Bob, Trance, and
Grav.
Grav. Dragons.
And dragons.
Okay, let's go.
So when they grab
pushing
us,
with low people and low shield and 5 people. Yeah.
keep your shield up, Stag. And try to find the Ana.
Yeah, Diva was just coming out of spawn, so it was way too early. And
Keep it in front of
Alright, I wish we
like, for the soldier to get any value, he really needs to be set up either up here or around here. And the Genji too. The Genji needs to like flank all the way around and make use of these this high ground with the window over here and the second window over here, so that he can shoot down onto the point or into the back of Reinhardt. And that's gonna force them to move into the hotel with a small health pack. Yeah, right now you're just everyone shooting from the same direction, everything getting shielded by the Reinhardt.
Alright, let's go in.
Where are we going, Ghost?
Ghost, I go.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're gonna brute force this with ultimates, you're gonna have blades, and you're gonna have trance.
Trancing.
Yeah,
Ate it.
Nice.
and you ate the
one.
grab, and they fucked up.
Why doesn't Bob give me charge?
Because
Because
that would be
it's an
OP.
That would be an ult bad.
They allow him
Yep,
to come
yep.
up.
Yeah, I got point. I got point. Go,
Push,
go, go, go,
push,
go.
push, push.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah, that was actually really good from whoever was calling out. He started talking about stuff that wasn't important, and he told everyone to push up again.
Right. Oh, would you look at that?
Run, 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 run.
This is really good. You get the point. You also put a lot of pressure and take
Yep,
a bunch of
okay.
space.
A captured.
Well,
You also get them to use ults. I mean, this is fine. They're gonna be able to push up a bit here onto the street phase, but they had to use an ult for it at least.
was the shield broken there?
And you are going to regroup here anyway. You can't push the payload. You're not losing any time at all from this.
At least he used that.
They probably didn't get a lot of ult charge from that either, because you all got shattered and Ryan got almost all of the kills. So that was a win. That was a win. It might look bad, but that was good for you. And that is the reason why you push up. Imagine if you hadn't pushed up, you were all standing on the payload or on the point talking about Bob, and then you all get shattered on the point. They manage to retake, and the fight or the game becomes really super fucking hard. So by pushing up, you force them to use
Leaves that on
ults
card,
away
everyone
from the
else
point.
Hanzo, nice. We're up one.
And you're all regrouped. You can start pushing.
I have
again.
ult.
You get a pick.
I try to eat that, dang it.
They don't have combo with it, so.
Oh, didn't they say ate the grab?
We're up, we're up, we're up. Go, 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 go.
Lied.
And a Discord behind you.
One.
Behind you, Diva.
Ash.
Mega.
Nice. One on.
You're staying on the pit.
Yeah, Anna's in the building. If you chase her, you can get her near the sewer.
Haven't been paying a lot of attention
Yeah,
to
Diva.
discords in these fights. Let's see.
Leave Zen on card, everyone else put.
Hanzo, nice.
Having the
We're up
Harmony
one.
Genji here is fine. You swap it to Reinhardt. This is perfect. And you discord the Reinhardt.
I have ult again.
No, you discord the Zarya.
I'll try to eat that, dang it.
There you discord the Rein.
They don't have combo.
Dive.
And my shield broke.
Then you don't discord anything.
We're up. Go. And a Discord behind you. Behind you, Diva.
Ash.
Mega.
That was
Nice.
fine. That was fine.
One on.
Yeah, Anna's in the building. If you chase her, you can get her near the sewer.
Oh, I did not see her.
She went in through that building, grabbed the Mega right now.
No, the Mega was still there.
What was it?
Maybe Anna might be hiding for sneaky
Come back.
nade or something.
I have
Ren
Rotogen.
discorded. Oh my god. I was stuck in
Nice,
it.
we got a trend. Yep.
I translate her, so.
Okay.
Nice block.
Hard watch it.
Is
And
it, did you trans in response to their trans here? Or oh, the Anna actually died.
And right now.
I was just listening to the comms. What?
Yeah, Anna's in the
I
building.
Ash.
Mega.
Nice.
Yeah, she actually again.
And
she
a Discord
killed her.
behind you.
One.
Behind you, Diva.
Ash.
Mega.
Nice. One on. One on.
Oh, nice. Awareness 100 indeed.
on.
I didn't even notice either. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Anna.
Did not see her.
Okay, whatever. But let's see. Did you trans because you were afraid of the dragon, or did you trans because they trans?
I have
Ren
Rotogen.
discorded.
That is the question here. Because they're gonna come up with grab soon.
Oh my god. I was stuck in
Nice,
it.
we got a trend. Yep.
You grabbed because of the dragon. Yeah, okay.
I translate her, so.
Then you got quite lucky. You got quite lucky that they also trans at the same time, because that makes it worth it. That they use trans and you trans in response makes the fight even, and you also maybe save someone from the dragon. I don't think you would have died from the dragon.
I have
Ren
Rotogen.
discorded.
Left. Let's see here. Yeah, no, for sure. You had like 93 HP when you stopped taking damage.
I was stuck in
Nice,
it.
we got a
But yeah, since they transed, it was fine.
trend. Yep.
You break even, and you also get a pick with the Diva Bomb, so this
I
should
translate
be
her, so.
a win.
Nice block.
Your Ryan blocks
watch
their
it.
shadow.
and
Discord the Ryan, he gets bubbled. You should discord him again.
Zen Hanzo 1.
they nailed.
And okay, here we see the first big mistake that I see a lot of Zen players do. Charging up right clicks in the middle of fights. That is not worth it. Right clicks, you use them in the downtime to try to get a cheeky pick, or while in a duel you can also use right click. Like in a 1v1 duel, if you have a corner that you can like hide behind, so you discord him, you can see him through corners, you can full charge right click and then just peek out really quickly, try to win that 1v1, that's fine. But in the middle of a fight, you just need to apply as much pressure as possible by dealing damage. And your max DPS comes from spamming left click.
Him, I'm dead. Oh boy.
They have no main tank. Push him. I'm hard.
We got this.
Sorry.
Zen.
Whoever's on point, focus. Yep,
It's
good
Zen.
job. Good cap. I thought it was sorry.
Nice
I
hit.
just saw the bubble. That's my bad.
Oh, I don't know where Ash is at.
I'm on cart.
Okay, so here, during this downtime, this is where you can charge up a bunch of right clicks and shoot them through this little door, or through these two doors. And that might give you a few picks.
Yeah, I got it. Go.
No, I mean cart's honestly the
I
best
know.
place.
Yeah.
So use all of this downtime to try to charge. Even if you don't get picks, you might still hit some of their tanks, and maybe you get 15, 10, 20% full charge here, and that might be the difference
Run Discord.
Watch bomb.
between if they wipe
Ash
you
is
with
discorded,
grab
she's high ground.
or not.
She's
Hanzo
one.
Yeah,
Left.
okay, that is fine. Pressure.
Bob.
Bob Discord.
My shield is
Nice
nice.
move.
Watch shatter.
So yeah, and try to not cancel your reloads too much. It is okay if you really have to like Harmony Orb someone or Discord someone that really needs to die right now. But in situations like this, you canceled your reload 4 times or something. And you also started charging a right click in the middle of the fight.
Ryan discorded. He's low.
Reloading.
Sorry, he's got grab.
Why did you even reload? I don't think you were
The one.
that low.
Ryan discorded.
Watch bomb.
Oh, okay.
Ash is discorded. She's high ground.
Yeah, you spammed.
One.
Yeah.
Push up.
She's
Hanzo
one.
Left.
Okay, never mind.
Watch out her, watch out her, watch out her.
Ryan discorded. He's low.
Reloading.
Sorry, he's got grab.
I out of
Nice call. They are going to grab any
max.
second.
Watch it.
They don't have dragon though, I think, because he actually used it last fight. He might have it up soon, so you might be able to farm trans
Ash one, Ash one.
before they
dead.
actually do the
Down main tank.
Back up for group.
Ooh.
But yeah, corners. It's the same thing with Zen. He loves corners as well. So let's see here. Instead of standing, oh well, you could have just walked to the right here. Like they can't really chase you because that means your team is going to reinforce from behind.
I have trans.
Yep.
So
Watch
try
Han.
to-
Watch Han's up top. Watch Han's up.
Hanzo top left.
Watch the firebomb.
My shield tap. Come on, grab my
Oh my god, I couldn't make it.
It's fine. I got booped away.
Okay. We actually managed to farm trans fast enough.
I'm about to grab my
Oh my god, I couldn't make it.
People dying. Oh, the fire
Fine.
strike. Anna actually survives. Oh no, you get booped.
I got
Unlucky.
booped away.
Unlucky. Well, okay.
The Reinhardt's dead.
We're down.
It happens. You did your job.
Regroup.
Now you just need to farm that trans again.
What else?
Farming the right picks. Is the
I'm
right
coming
thing
up
to
on
do.
blade.
Oh, he's ready. The Reinhardt's
I have
down
nano.
now.
I'm a third of the way on trance.
Let's nano blade this.
Hanzo to the right.
Engage and I will dash. Stag, that's on you to engage.
Watch that
Dashing
Hanzo.
in 3, 2, 1.
High ground.
Yeah, so
I
good,
got him.
good that you put the harmony onto the Genji before he blades. He definitely
Two.
needs it.
1.
High ground.
But then you actually remove it from him.
I got them all down.
You're trying to save the Rhine, but that was too late. Oh, the Genji gets anti-nated, so it doesn't really matter.
Huge. W.
You're down, Reinhardt.
one.
Can't see.
Okay, so nice. Nano
Tanks
blade.
go sit up in front of their spawn doors.
Okay,
I'm
let's see.
just
How
gonna
do you
wait right here.
position yourself here then?
Can't see which one they got there.
Probably well said.
Hopefully you start moving back soon.
Watch out her, watch out her.
Good. Use these corners. This means that people that are coming out from this spawn can't shoot at you. Only these people can. You have full vision over everything here. If you see, I think that's the Ashe or the Hanzo or whatever. If you see the snipers coming out of this way, then you can start moving to the left. So you use this as cover. And if you see them coming out from the right, then you move right to use this as cover. That's good. You just want to keep yourself alive as much as possible so that your harmony and your discord gets as much value as possible. And you
I
just
discorded.
line here.
Oh, I got picked by the Hanzo on left side, back.
Good sleep. Holy shit.
Oh fuck.
Hanzo
Alright,
actually
reset.
destroyed you.
It's good.
It
It's good. It's
happens.
right there. It's
I'll
right
have
there.
trance next fight.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, they actually split their the Ashe and the Hanzo.
Watch out,
They
watch-
did, and that's really good.
Watch out her.
Is discorded.
But yeah, you can see the Hanzo top left here. With the Ashe. But yeah, the person over here is getting contested, so it's way safer for you to stand here. That way you have this as cover, and the Hanzo can't really shoot you. You are coming up on trance any second, so if you stay alive, you might be able to turn this fight around.
Oh, I got picked by the Hanzo on left side, back.
Good sleep. Holy shit.
Oh fuck.
Alright, reset.
It's good. It's good. It's right there.
I'll have trance next fight.
I'm gonna try and out.
Oh, watch Hanzo.
Yeah, you're gonna have trance, but they're gonna have Grab Dragon.
I'm gonna get careful.
Good, putting pressure on the Rhine
I'm
shield.
slept.
This is really good. This means that you're gonna have a
Whatever.
Hey, she's up,
higher
she's up.
HP on your Rhine shield.
Push.
That's my nice boot, nice boot.
I almost have shattered.
Push. Lucio 1.
Ryan discorded.
Yeah, good that you have your harmony on the Genji.
Watch the shield.
I'll counter one.
Fine to swap it to.
Shatter,
You
shatter.
can actually do that on reaction. Really good.
Oh, God.
Nope, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
But your Ana dies anyway, and now they're gonna win the next Grab Dragon probably.
Huge.
Bro, I'm asleep.
It's fine, still fall up.
Oh, I tried to eat it, I'm sorry.
You know, they actually
No, I'm
just.
dead.
Oh, we got it. We're good.
What the hell happened here? Oh,
I'm
they
sorry.
swapped the Zarya. Or did they? No, they have a Zarya.
Nope.
Huge.
Bro, I'm asleep.
Okay, Zarya
still
dies,
fall up.
and he decides to dragon. Okay.
Oh, I tried to eat it, I'm sorry.
No, I'm
They
dead.
got greedy.
Oh, we got it. We're good.
You're winning this.
Nice.
Nice, guys.
Hell yeah, guys. Good job.
That was fucking good. Do you want to do the same thing for defense?
We're on offense again. Be really decisive.
Lucio, counter.
Or May.
Hey.
Got a loss.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Something help in your areas.
So Trey, this time instead of far right, just right side of statue.
Yeah, you,
Oh,
we're gonna push the
Yeah,
statue.
I saw the same
I said the same
thing.
thing. Fire, right,
And I know
I
Heather
see
said
it.
something to us.
Right side of
after we did
statue
it,
is what I
so-
meant.
Right side of statue.
Like half the team went right side statue, the other half went far
That
right.
makes sense.
Yeah, half of us went to statue, and then the other half went to movie theater.
This time we're
So
going
I
right
gotta
side
be
of statue.
specific.
Going right side statue, diving whatever's high ground.
Well, whoever can dive, dive.
Yeah.
The 2 or 3 of you.
Okay, wait. You were playing Mei Goats? No, Mei Genji.
So now
Fine.
you-
Oh, Maywall.
Oh god.
Back off. Reset. We got one more of these.
Yeah, so we know
Okay,
like,
try to let your diva scout first by going through the choke and see if they have a Mei. And if they do, go into custom games and start practicing the 3-2-1 jump or run through chokes. It is pretty easy as long as you practice it just for a few minutes. You can also take the other way through the cinema here and jump out of the high ground. It is a bit easier,
I got the May.
or it's harder for the Mei to wall off.
Right, does that mean we go movie theater over to the high ground and jump over?
No.
Okay, you're
Nate
activating
balls
it.
off the left side.
Nice.
She turns it.
Hey, Steve, stay in 3, 2, 1, go.
Genji.
Watch out your wall.
Wall the Mei off. That is also a viable option.
Oh,
Ryan one.
Just bait it with diva.
Oh.
Yeah. That is what I said at the start. You scout with the diva the first time you go through the choke just to see if they have a Mei or not.
Oh, McCree got me. There's still McCree back. You're down in Anna. You're down. Oh,
Yeah,
Genji.
Go. You're getting through the choke here, but I think you're a bit eager here with the speed boost.
Alright.
And you as the Ana should definitely have followed with the team here. So you're putting yourself in danger from getting flanked from this little hotel here. If you stay around this statue here, you have the mini health pack inside of the statue. You have your teammates, you have the Mei, you have Diva to defense matrix you. So staying behind here is putting yourself in harm's way.
Genji.
Watch out your wall.
Oh,
Ryan one.
getting all sorts of mess.
Oh, McCree got me. There's still McCree back. You're down in Anna. You're down in Brandon.
Okay, there's no way they can win the fight if you die as the Ana.
Touch.
That was unfortunate actually.
Okay,
You
touch.
probably would have had that in the bag
You got it.
by taking some more defensive position.
Wow.
Unlucky.
That
Alright,
was,
time
that
to
Okay, so let's see your defense.
down deep.
Do the same.
they're gonna
You're
be
actually playing
expecting it.
Zarya? What happened now? Okay. Moira, Lucio. Oh, you're playing Goats but with Roadhog instead of or Moira Goats with Roadhog instead of Diva. Okay. Okay. So this composition is very weak to high ground. So if they pick
Instead,
Widows or
Widow
like
Hanzo.
double sniper, Widow Hanzo or Widow Soldier or
We don't
something,
want them to get any free damage.
you're slowly but surely gonna.
They got a Hammond, they're going to
They're
dive.
down.
Yeah, they're going
Steve,
to
stay
die.
in 3.
Your team is actually really good against dive. Your backline is pretty much unkillable, and you have the hog to delete Winston. Let's see what happens. You bubbled. Who did you bubble? You bubbled the Rhine?
Free damage on you.
They got a Hammond, they're going to
They're
dive.
dotes.
Steve, stay in 3.
Okay. Probably bubble your Lucio here instead, since it seemed that they jumped on. But Is it small nitpick, small nitpick.
Target.
Brick.
Diva's half.
Brick. Brick one.
Almost have shatter.
Brick half. Monkey's behind, watch.
Monkey.
Brick target.
Monkey dead.
Shatter.
Behind.
I think the monkey is definitely the correct first target here. He jumps in super aggressively into the middle of your whole team. Did he get hooked?
Target.
If you pressure the monkey, then they can't really dive you. So
Brick.
monkey is the first priority, and then the second priority is probably the brig or the diva in your case.
Diva's half.
Brick. Brick one.
Almost have shatter.
So yeah, if you're gonna shield your brig like this, then definitely tell her that she can win that 1v1, because she was pretty much in a 1v1 against the other brig. So definitely say something like shielding your brig, or kill the brig.
Brick half. Monkey's behind, watch.
Monkey.
Yeah, you finally get the monkey.
Brick target.
Monkey is really not good
Shatter.
against your backline, or at least alone. Can't really do anything against Lucio Brig Moira.
Back to brick.
Shatter.
So yeah, you're going a bit
Target,
too
target.
far forward here. Remember that your laser beam actually has quite a long range, so you can just stand around this corner here to be a bit safer. You can still shield everyone. You can still laser them from the side. So by moving forward here, you put yourself in a pretty dangerous position. I mean, all of their players can shoot at you. You have no cover to hide behind if they actually start to focus you, and you get close to the brig that can shield bash you.
Monkey dead.
Shatter.
So you put yourself in harm's way
Back to brick.
by moving in.
Shatter.
They pop Briggled, really dangerous.
Get the healing. Get the break.
And when you have this much energy, oh, well, I guess you got energy here, but I would probably have
Back to brick.
Shatter.
used my own bubble here. Did they bash the vine? Or was that
Back to brick.
Shatter.
Okay, maybe they actually bashed the Rhine there. I can't really hear.
Get the healing.
If they bashed the Rhine, then it was definitely a good shield. Good
Get the break.
Oh my.
Brick.
Watch it, you're down
I'm
here.
dead.
You got max.
They got it. Oh. I got knocked out.
You got max.
Okay, so
Brick target.
what
one,
happened with all of
target.
the teammates?
Target.
Brick.
Diva's half.
Brick. Brick one.
And they're playing Zen Lucio Brig.
Have shatter.
Brick half. Monkey's behind, watch.
Monkey.
Brick target.
Monkey dead.
Shatter.
Back to brick.
Shatter.
Yeah, so left clicking a bit more. Left clicking the tanks a bit more, definitely. Holding your left click first on the monkey, and second either the diva or the ball. Like, sure, the brig is a really good target to kill, but she has her shield, and now she has her rally. She's probably not gonna die unless you all 6 focus her. So you're only what's the name? I'm stuck. Whatever. The thing that you're supposed to do is just farm grab fast as fuck, and you do that by left clicking tanks.
Get the healing. Get the break.
Yeah, so diva is a really good target here.
Oh my.
Break.
Watch it, you're down here.
Definitely the target that
You
you
got
should be
max.
killing.
They got it.
Mech.
Oh. I got knocked out.
Yep.
Yeah, they take
We
way too
walked
much,
off point.
too much space.
We couldn't
C9.
maintain it.
We
We lost.
died.
We lost our main tank and our main heal.
Yeah, unlucky. But it was still a pretty solid game. Oh shit, it's actually 10 past 9. I have to go. I didn't think about the time at all. Holy shit. Yeah. So, what is the summary then for you? What should you be working on some more? I think it's just positioning. I think it's just, at least when you're not playing against flankers, then you can take some much like safer. I don't want to say safer because the position you took on defense there that I said was too safe. See if I can find it. I don't want you to take more of these positionings. Is it here? But yeah, okay. At least thinking about the enemy Reinhardt, you should pretty much never get shattered by a Reinhardt in a neutral fight where you're just posturing and waiting for the actual fight to break out. And that happened a few times. So make use of corners. Remember where the health packs are if you actually need them to win a duel or to just move back to when your second healer is dead. Ana loves health packs. So the three main principles of Ana positioning: you want good sight lines, you want cover, so corners or high grounds or anything that makes you safe. And then third, you want to be close to your second support or your brig if you have triple support, so that they can actually assist you. And yeah, you've actually got some solid ult tracking. I see that you've played in a team a lot. You've also got the callouts. Those are actually above average. Well played. Just the basic positioning, and well, you can always improve your base mechanics with Ana, like hitting nades and sleep darts and hitting your shots. I'm not talking too much about that. Instead, it's just go into a custom game and practice.